Well, Miss Andrew. Oh, the smell of the pigment, the paint, and there it is. It's the work of Caroline. Here she is with me, Caroline McVeigh. You're welcome, Caroline.
Thank you.
This is the most gorgeous painting, I feel. It's for me. This is a foreshore. You're down at the low tide mark, looking out to the ocean and the sky, and all kinds of things occurring within the sky. Mountains in the sky. An eagle with its beak pointed out, its white feathers, its outstretched black wings. That's there too. Also, intruders coming in from up in the upper atmosphere, coming down through the ionosphere, coming down to land somewhere and investigate the planet Earth. And this here is a strange creature as well of another place. You know, where did this come from in the sense of the images that we have here, Caroline? These are unnatural images in any sky. How did they find the way into your beautifully natural?
I literally just work from how I feel at
how you feel at the time.
Yeah.
And how did you feel when you were doing these? This one here in particular.
This one?
Yeah.
Actually, I was quite in a good mood when I did that.
I think
My mood
so.
usually comes out in the paintings, so you can see with the lilacs and that.
But where was this taking you, for example? I referred this to as mountains in the sky or in the clouds. That is not something that automatically occurs in nature, but it automatically, obviously, occurs in your deep heart's core.
Yes. I just use a palette knife.
The palette
And I
knife.
just
You just go
wipe
with
away,
it.
yes.
Do you prefer
And it
the
looks-
palette knife?
I use
Andrew, there's someone knocking at that door. Get rid of them, please.
I just use a brush for the background, and then I start on the palette knife.
Wow.
And I just work till
This brush, you
looks
put the
right.
wash down
Put the
first
wash
of
down
all.
first,
And
yes.
do you put a wash down with in oils as well as
Yes.
with waters?
Yes.
Yes, you do.
Yes, yes.
Yeah. And what strands would you put in here as you were going? What strands of colour? You would.
Oh, it's built up.
You built from down
yes,
here.
I build from the pale colours,
Yes.
and some people work from dark colours and then put.
Yeah.
I prefer to work from the pale colours and then work from more dark.
Caroline, am I right in thinking that there's a simple science involved here? First of all, before you allow yourself to get into the business of your artistry, and the science is the mingling of the colours
Yes,
and getting
blending.
the blending.
Blending is most important.
And then you start when you've blended.
Yes.
Wow, I tell you. And when did painting start for you, Caroline?
I've always been interested in painting.
Did you do it at school?
Oh, I did it at school. Didn't go to art college. So
Yeah.
became a hairdresser.
Wow.
And then my sons were born, and
Wow.
the youngest son was 21 years ago. I started to paint portraits,
Goodness gracious.
and it's just developed. So,
You know, this is lovely. I see in this, you see here again, I'm seeing mountains in the sky. I'm seeing this is like a volcano here. I'm seeing images behind images.
it's just layers,
Yeah.
layers and layers.
I'm
put up.
seeing that you've worked the back image and
Yes.
it's coming through. I've seen this is a hallmark in the work of John Kingerly down in the Beara
I know
Peninsula.
John, yeah.
And would you have some sort of grow for doing something similar to John, or is this just
I like,
happening?
Yes, I really like John's work.
Ah, yeah.
Very, very much so.
But I see him. Isn't it interesting that you know him? Your man is very interesting here. He's a
yes.
kind of gentleman of tall stature, very thin, with a hat.
Yeah.
This is a man of the 1700s, I rather
It's just
think.
an image. It's just an image of a person. It's and most paintings have a figure in it. Some don't.
Yes.
But I find it kind of draws the eye into the painting and gives them.
This is so lovely. This
Thank
is
you.
good. Now, the thing about it is, you're doing this now. This is a commercial thing for you because
Yes.
the labourer is worthy of his hire, so to speak. I'm losing my microphone. How long have you had your business going?
Well, started to paint 21 years ago.
Yeah.
Portraits for friends,
Yeah.
friends' children. Then took commissions for local scenes.
Yes.
Got tired of that. That's
I
just
can't take my eyes off that. That's lovely.
Thank you.
It's gorgeous. Sorry, I've got carried away there.
So about 5 years ago, 4 or 5 years ago, I decided that I wanted to paint what I wanted to paint, not
Yeah.
what somebody else wanted
Yeah,
to paint.
absolutely.
And that's how it's.
Are you operating in any kind of restricted arena of artistry, or are you totally? Have you reached the point of being totally free in what you do?
Yeah.
You let it happen.
I just let it happen. Just
Like, did you design that picture to begin with?
Oh, no. I just start off with a colour in my head and I paint until I'm comfortable with it, that I like it. Yeah.
But there's a huge build-up. There are two worlds in that picture. There's the clouds, the mountains, and then the sea. One is above the earth, towering over the earth. The other is the earth itself. And in that kind of situation lies the mesmerization created by the art. And where do you paint? Where do you do your painting?
Breakfast bar in the kitchen.
Really? Just sitting there? You don't have a garret somewhere at the top of the house?
Oh, I wish. No.
You just...
I like the kitchen. There's a big patio doors. There's good light coming in.
Oh,
and
yes.
So I'm happy there.
Yeah. Did you come new and virginal to painting, or has it been in your family?
No. I don't.
You're the first?
I'm the first. Don't know where it's come from.
Well, there is something that has come here, I can tell you. This is just, I keep saying it, it's interesting work. It's not bland, whatever the opposite to bland is. I think it's
and it's not
vivacious.
traditional. No, it's
And
not.
it's not?
It's not traditional.
No,
in
it's not
any way at all.
traditional. It's new and good. But you know what I think, in sense? Don't take me the wrong way here, because I've expressed my love of this work. But I think it's work in progress. I think you're developing.
Every artist develops.
Yeah, but I think
Every
that you,
artist develops.
where you are now, is ready for... I think this is ready for a huge leap into the unknown with your art.
Do you think so?
I do, and I think there's one thing that I would encourage you, because I've done documentaries with John Kingerly, television documentaries, and I've done a documentary with on Roderick O'Connor, the Irish artist, a friend of Gauguin, and bringing together and focusing my awareness from them. I would say to you that this is on the ramp, ready to take off. There is some wee thing going to happen in your life. I don't know what it's going to be, but there's something that's going to make you throw the whole thing up in the air and start painting where it lands. I don't know if that makes any sense to you.
Well, I hope so.
Because
I hope so.
I just am speechless. It's absolutely beautiful. And what do you sell? You're selling, aren't you?
I am.
And where will people see your work?
I sell in Belfast.
Where?
In Gormley's.
Where's Gormley's?
On the Lisburn Road.
Yeah.
I sell through their auction sites.
Yeah.
And Ross's in Belfast, their auction sites. And in Uri, Lorcia. Loretta Fagan, she sells for
they're
me as
lovely
well.
people.
So Loretta has a few
I've seen
of
some of
them.
your stuff in Grounded, haven't I?
I have.
In there as well.
Yeah, I've sold it, yeah.
But I'm really, really thrilled with your work, and I really know that I just sense you're looking over the gate and you're ready to go over it. And when that happens, this is going to go from beautiful and wonderful to absolutely spectacular painting. But I think you're going to need courage to do that.
Yes.
But I think you're well capable of doing it.
Well,
Because this has taken courage to take it this far. You know, there's no two ways about it. Have you a website?
no.
You should get that.
Yes, I
next time.
should.
Yeah,
And my
absolutely.
sons and my husband keep telling me
Stuff.
I need to start.
Well, they can be
But-
very proud of you. I tell you, Caroline, it's good stuff.
Thank
and
you.
where do people find you? What's the website? How do they contact you?
On phone.
Yeah.
Or they can email me.
Yes.
Do you want me to say?
Yeah, please. Yeah,
It's,
whatever's easy.
yeah,
I'll write it down as well.
Okay. Caroline
Caroline,
at McVeigh Services.
INE at
McVeigh.
McVeigh
Services. .co.uk.
.co.uk and McVeighservices.co.uk. So that's what we'll give them. Caroline at McVeighservices.co.uk. That it?
That's it.
Go well, it's wonderful, you're a genius, and it'll
Thank
grow
you very,
and grow.
very much.
Well done, it's a pleasure to have you in studio.
you.
Some music, sir.